I walk in, vibe is nice restaurant, vibe is great. Food, trash.
bro.
Bro,
Okay.
every time
You
we
can't, you
go
can't
to
listen. You
Chicago,
can't
like
listen to
going
John.
to
You
eat.
can't listen to John, bro.
Every time we go to Chicago, we go out to eat. The food is so mid.
Bro, you're just hating on Chicago because Ben is there, and you're fucking salty about that. Let it
That's
go.
not-
Let it
that's-
go.
I was literally just talking to Isaac about this.
Let it
The
go.
food is not that fire.
Let it go. It's
I
okay.
just like the best foods in Chicago.
He broke up with you.
No, it's
He
not.
dumped you. Just let it go. I know you fucking have resentment. Just let it go.
What's up, guys? It's the St. Brown Brothers. We're back with the last and final episode of season 3. We just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting us. The people that have been watching, you guys have been the best. We couldn't do it without you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube page and wherever you get your podcasts. Next season will be even better. Make sure you hit that bell to get notification on all things St. Brown Pod related. And lastly, if you really do fuck with us, make sure to cop some merch. Just hit the link in the description. This is our final episode. It's been a long journey, a fun journey. Really only ups for me. I had a few downs, but I would say EQ had more downs than me. It was really trending upwards for me, kind of like Bitcoin. But EQ it was a tough ride for him. He was up and down, mostly down all year, but we had fun with it. This is our last one, so we're gonna have some more fun with this. Yeah.
We're gonna restart that. What do you mean add more down? The fuck does that mean?
You just have more downs than me
The
this season.
The fuck does that mean?
Just weeks where you're down. I don't know how to.
Like, what does it mean?
I had more weeks where I was up.
What does that mean?
We had more wins. When you win, you feel good, you feel happy. You guys had a lot of L's, so you probably vibes in the locker room were low. You come home, you bring that to the podcast. People kind of see it. It's like, fuck, this guy lost again. We kind of feel bad for him now. First they were hating, and then they just started to feel bad. So it's like,
I mean, we all went to Cancun, so
some went to Cancun earlier, some went to Cancun later. Yeah, I mean, I guess everyone went to Cancun, right? Except for one team.
Exactly. So what does that mean?
I'm just saying, like, some spent more time there.
I mean,
some already knew they were going to Cancun, like halfway through the season too.
Doesn't matter.
They were playing.
It doesn't matter. Only one person goes. I mean, every team goes.
They were playing their Cancun trip a little earlier. They knew, what drink they wanted, what hotel they're staying at, type shit. Like us, it just happened randomly.
Every team goes. Yeah, exactly. So,
who was your favorite guest this season?
We had a lot of fire ones. Let me think.
I'll let you think.
I feel like I'm getting them mixed up. We'll go ahead.
I'll go with I'll either go with the first episode of my dad, or I would go with Xavier Leggett. That just talking to him, hearing his voice, funny guy, funny moments throughout the whole episode. Those are my top two.
I would say Leggett was a funny one. That one was very interesting to me. I think that was probably my favorite one, Leggett. The raccoon shit, it really caught me off guard. Really, I thought he was joking for a second. And there's some weird people out there, but good weird.
Yeah,
good
weird.
No judgment. I listen and I don't judge. So,
favorite moment of this season? I mean, I would say my favorite moment. There were so many good ones, so many funny ones. I mean, you asking Caleb the virginity question was great. If you guys haven't seen that, make sure you guys watch that back. Just because the way it was all set up, like, asking about him if he feels pressure. He goes, nah, not really. Does he ever get nervous? Nah, I really don't. And then you ask him if he fucking was nervous when he lost his virginity. That was nice.
That's what great interviewers do. They come up with questions on the spot. Like, I mean, hopefully it could rub off on you in the future. Maybe season 4, you can start like coming up with your own questions and not just
Didn't we
doing
get some like
what
Saints
Mike
players
Davis
in season
like
4? Like fuck.
just
Like who
maybe just
did you bring on?
just maybe next year you could fucking your skills as an interviewer could fucking elevate a little bit and come up with your own questions, not just what's on the fucking rundown. But
I don't even read the rundown. The rundown's in the back of my head already.
Bro, hopefully you come up with your own questions. That's all I hope. So maybe season 4 could be better for the fans. But my favorite part of the season, I would say the first one with my dad. He thought it was hot shit. Well, he started his own podcast, so he's like, I got a podcast too. And it's actually a funny story. We were at the RX3 event. I don't know where you were at, but he introduced me to this dude, and the guy's like, yeah. It's me, my dad, and him. He's like, yeah. I know you from from the podcast. I'm like, which one, ours or his? He's like, his. You got one too? He was so ecstatic that he knew him from his podcast, not ours. He's like, bro, signing autographs and shit, but shit was funny. But yeah, the first episode was my favorite one for sure. But the Leggett one was my most interesting one, like, because I already know my dad. But I think the first one was more special to me, So
Yeah,
that was my favorite moment. Yeah, that was my favorite moment for sure.
And it was in person. I feel like that was kind of that was different. I think maybe we need to do some more in person,
different setting too.
Podcasts. Like,
yeah,
like it's more intimate.
Should we get like a little studio? Like, just
maybe you can just.
But in season we can't do it. We can't.
You can. You just come to Detroit on your off day. I mean, you want to be in Detroit anyways, so just come to Detroit.
Who said that? You
love Detroit.
I love Detroit. I do.
So just come to my house. We'll get a little studio going. So at least me and you can be together. If the guest doesn't want to be there or can't be there, we get it. But me and you, that's fine.
The St. Brown Brothers in Detroit. Like, does that sounds good? I think that sounds good.
Is that somewhere you would want to play?
It is. I think you guys have history with brothers, right? Like the Quora brothers, weren't they there?
Mm-hmm. They were.
Notre Dame guys. So we'll see what happens. Of course, you guys are a great team. I already know a lot of your players. So,
I mean, I'll reach out to Brad. That's not a problem.
Yeah, because like what are we doing here? Can you text him?
Yeah, I'll let him know. I'll buzz him.
I like how you're on a first name basis. Just text him.
Okay, we'll do. Well, in another note, there's a new highest paid receiver in the NFL. He goes by the name of Jamar Chase. 4 years, $161 million. T. Higgins, 4 years, $115 million, highest paid wide receiver 2 in the NFL.
Did you see that coming? Because wasn't he franchise tagged?
Yeah, but
they negotiated it. They got out
early on. I didn't see it, and then after I heard, they were saying they're trying to get a long-term deal done, which is smart. I'm happy for both of them. They're both some of the best wideouts in the game, so they deserve it. Jamar came off a Triple Crown year, which is one of the most insane years you can have as a receiver. I'm happy for them. What are your thoughts?
Great. We're receivers, so you love to see receivers get paid, and they just keep upping the market for the next guys, the next young guys, whoever's. You have 4 more years, right, or 3 more years. So whoever's up next,
like 3 or 4.
Whoever's up next, like, who's the next guy is going to be a big receiver? I don't know, but it's going to keep going up. So maybe around your next contract, it's just going to be high. So you want to see guys get paid, especially in your position. Like, if guys get jealous or envious about people getting paid, like, bro, it's just upping the market for you, like, moving forward. So, especially in your position. So that's good. And but it is crazy that I feel like Cincinnati needs to get more guys on defense. I haven't watched many of their games, but I remember hearing, like, it was just shootouts. Like, the offense is scoring every possession. I think it was against Washington. It was like back and forth every possession, touchdowns, field goals, whatever. I think they need some defense, but hopefully they know what they're doing. They definitely deserve it. So glad for them boys,
They got Trey Hendrickson that they got to sign. That's big,
got to pay him
part
too.
of their defense.
You got to pay him too.
Can you pay everybody though?
That's what I'm saying. The salary cap rose like 28 mil or something like that. I don't know, but shit. The LT boys, man, they're getting paid. What is it? Burrow, Chase, Jefferson, Stingley, all highest paid at the time.
That's kind of OD. Like,
is that
all
the best?
On the same team? They all play on the same team, which is crazy.
Is that the best college team ever?
It's the highest paid college team ever.
But is it the best college team ever? People say it's between them and Miami. Who's better?
Nah.
Who is better?
I don't know. I wasn't watching Miami, so.
Me neither. So, but that's what they say. But it's hard for me to think of a team that had more talent than them than the LSU. Was it 2019? I don't know.
USC, like back when Reggie was there. OD.
They're not beating LSU, bro. I hate to break it to you.
OD. Who's sticking Reggie?
Who else do they have?
Everyone? Matt Leinart, Lindell White.
There's two. That's the running backs. Who else?
Defense was stacked.
Who's
Who
on
they have
defense? Yeah, who?
Do I need to look this up? Bro,
No. Off the top of your head, who they have?
USC.
Who they have?
Roster.
Exactly.
2000.
You're not a true USC fan, like. And I'm sure the LSU team.
Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush, Lindell White, Dwayne Jarrett, Steve Smith. Fred Davis.
Huh?
Fred Davis. Ryan Khalil. Who was on?
He was good. Ryan Khalil was good. So right guy.
Clay Matthews. Ray Maluga. Oh my God. Brian Cushing. GG's. Like, this defense was OD. Yeah, bro. What's the record? They go undefeated?
Did they?
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know, but I just know this team was OD.
Record 12 and 1.
Yeah, 12-1.
Yeah, bro. Really, like, that's what I'm saying. Someone's like, they're not beating LSU, bro. I'm sorry.
All I'm saying is,
and it's SEC football. It's different than Pac-12. Like,
nah, SEC was different then.
No, bro.
You see what Jamar Chase said in his press conference?
What, that is good that Cincinnati's no distractions.
No distractions. There's not much to do. You know, it keeps them locked in. The food isn't the best, but they can work on that. And you know, he's from New Orleans, so he's saying I feel like he's comparing it to the food in New Orleans and saying like how good the food is out there. It's like a full circle moment right now. From season 3, episode 1 to the last episode of talking about the food in New Orleans.
Well, I do not know how the food in Cincinnati tastes like. I can't say I've ever eaten there. I know I played there, but I don't know if I went to go eat. So I don't know. I'm gonna take his word for it that the food's not that great. I could picture it not being that great, you know, being in.
But I'm saying he's comparing it to New Orleans.
I know. I'm getting there. New Orleans food is good.
It's good now. It's just good.
No, it's good.
Can I get 1 out of 10? 1 out of 10?
But this is what you gotta realize. What I didn't realize going into it is, obviously we live in LA. There's a lot of variety of food, of great food, like different cuisines. Like we have great everything: Japanese, Mexican, Greek, Italian, all kind of foods. In New Orleans, they really talk about their, Cajun food. It's not really. Yes, they probably have some good other restaurants as well, but it's hard to find a lot of different. I mean, they have a Nobu. They opened that recently, but it's hard to find a lot of good restaurants that are like Asian, Mexican. It's like hard. So, me coming in mentality like great food of all, different cuisines from around the world, going to New Orleans when they're just talking about their food. It's like, so it's good. Their food is good, but like overall, I give like a 7.
7 out of 10. What do you give LA?
LA 8.5, pushing on 9.
Pushing 9?
Yeah, pushing 9. Yeah.
So, guys, you New Orleans fans that watch this, probably not many, because it's tough for you guys to. There's not much for you guys to be cheering about right now. But for those that watch this, I mean, it seems like earlier in this season, he was giving New Orleans like a 6, 5.5. So it's been up a little.
I don't think I ever said that.
You never said that, obviously. Never came out your mouth.
Okay, exactly.
From the way
Don't put words in my mouth. Thank you.
From the way you were talking, it sounded like it was like you were giving it like a 5.5, 6, and now you're giving it a 7. So I'm glad you spent more time there. Were able to try some new spots and different things. I mean, maybe you're lying right now, but to 7s, that's good. Maybe another year to be. 8,
I never said 5.5,
9.
6. So, but yeah, food's good. It's just I don't know if it's the best in the country. Nah, I wouldn't say that.
What would you think? What would you say is best food in the country? Like,
the thing is, you
haven't traveled enough.
Yeah, to say the whole country, Chicago's really good. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's
Chicago has some fire
Chicago
food, bro.
Is so fucked.
It has some fire food.
No, it does.
And New York does too.
I'm not gonna put it on blast, but I went to this one restaurant.
You probably went to the wrong. You probably went to the
John
wrong
was
restaurant.
gassing it. I walk in, vibe is nice restaurant, vibe is great. Food, trash.
bro.
Bro,
Okay.
every time
You
we
can't, you
play
can't listen. You
Chicago
can't
and I
listen to
go out to
John. You
eat,
can't listen to John, bro.
every time we go to Chicago, we go out to eat. The food is so mid.
Bro, you're just hating on Chicago because Ben is there, and you're fucking salty about that. Let it
That's
go.
not.
Let it
That's not. I
go.
was literally just talking to Isaac about this.
Let it
The
go.
food is not that fire.
Let it go. It's
I just
okay.
like the best foods in
He broke
Chicago.
up with
No,
you.
it's
He dumped
not.
you. Just let it go. I know you fucking have resentment. Just let it go. Chicago food is fire. New York is fire. LA is fire.
What about Miami?
It's good too, but I haven't been like every time I go to Miami, I go to like the same like 3 restaurants. I feel like
Texas, Houston, Austin, Dallas.
I haven't really, can't really comment on those. I haven't really ate there like that. So, see, I can't really comment because I haven't been to a lot of or eaten out in a lot of places. I can't really comment on the best food in America, really. Only in the places I've been. So, Chicago's up there. Chicago's up there. You just listen to John, bro. John's going for the vibes. He does not care about the food.
Bro, I'm taking everything into account. The vibes, the food, the service, everything.
So what was bad about it?
The food.
That's
The
it.
vibes are great.
That's what I'm
The
saying. He's going
service
for
is
the
good.
vibes. I know John. You know
Food
John.
is
He's not
not
going
it.
for the food. He's going for who's there. Like, come on.
You know, off season started. I'm getting back into working out, getting to the flow of things, and you know, I've been wearing these tank tops at the workouts, and I've been smelling something. I don't know what it is. I'll be like, "Bro, what is that smell?" And I'll low key like smell myself, be like, "Damn, I think that's me." So I got on Mando, and they have honestly, if you like a solid stick or if you like a spray deodorant, they have both. The solid stick is formulated and powered by mandelic acid to stop odor before it starts. The spray deodorant is aluminum free and ideal for hard to reach places. So you can spray it not only, you know, in your underarms, but other hard to reach places. I'm sure you guys know what area that is, but all products are baking soda free and paraben free. So amazing to use. But I've been using Mando recently and everything has changed. I'm in there smiling, feeling great, not smelling anything else. All is good.
Mando Starter Pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code St. Brown at shopmando.com. That's SHOPMANDO.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando.
Well, on another note, I'm thinking to myself, is Detroit a city that helps me focus?
Probably.
I feel like Detroit is way slower pace than what I'm used to. I'm used to, you know, I grew up in Orange County, went to school in LA. I live in LA right now, so I feel like Detroit is, even Michigan is just way slower. You know, spots close earlier. Like if I'm trying to get food at 10 p.m. and I don't have anything at the house, and it's a weekday, everything's probably closed. You're probably gonna have to go to like, I mean, a McDonald's, something like fast foodish, and even that sometimes I pull up and it's closed. So it really depends. Nightlife is slower, but I will say it's a nice to have different pace. So go to LA, go to California, come back to Michigan. It's like a switch up. It's nice.
Would you say that you stay inside your house more? Like, are you more of a house to facility type of guy? Just
During the season for sure.
yeah. Okay.
I mean, we're just so busy, but
I feel like
when I'm there
that's
in
everywhere in the
OTAs, like
Midwest. I feel like the whole Midwest is like that, except for maybe Chicago. Like, the Midwest is not really just like, like they don't have major cities where it's like, in my experience, but except for
Chicago. I
Chicago.
feel like
Yeah,
Chicago is a
yeah,
major
Chicago.
city.
Chicago is. I said other than Chicago, like if you're playing in the Midwest or like you're playing in Ohio, Green Bay. Green Bay is really facility to your house. Like when we talk about locked in focus, Green Bay. Like you might as well get married. Like you're locked in up there. Ain't nothing. So I feel like the teams with the most distractions is probably Miami, Probably
LA.
one. Probably one. Miami's probably number one.
Hold on. Vegas.
Miami's probably number one, and then Vegas is up there. The LA teams aren't. They're kind of far. They're not in LA. You know
Where's,
what
I
I
mean,
mean,
the
the
Chargers
Chargers
are
just
in-
moved. They just moved,
Yeah.
but like the Rams are kind of far. So I don't know how many distractions they have.
What
Miami's
about the New York teams?
distractions for sure. The Giants for sure distractions. The Jets are more inland in Jersey. I think the Giants are like kind of close to New York. Houston probably hella distractions.
Dallas.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I've never been out in Dallas. Never Houston either.
I mean, bro, it's just Texas. I feel like there's a lot to do.
Yeah. What else is a distraction?
Atlanta. I know there's distractions.
Oh, you know? What does that mean?
I know there's distractions.
How you know? How you know?
Just know it's Atlanta.
What do you know?
I've had teammates that Craig actually played in Atlanta for a bit.
Uh-huh.
He's
What do you say?
Tell me some stories. I can't repeat.
Oh, okay.
But I know Atlanta's a distraction. But I feel like it's only a distraction if you let it be a distraction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some guys,
Some guys. Like, are you saying
some
Craig
guys are facility home facility. Like,
was Craig distracted in Atlanta? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know if Craig was necessarily distracted. He might have had some distractions, but was he distracted? I don't think so. He's a locked in type of guy.
Okay. Checking temperatures.
Well, moving on from distractions, Eagles D and Brandon Graham retired after 15 years. Do you know who that is? I know you're not a ball knower.
I do know who that is. He's been balling for a long time.
What number does he wear?
He wears a weird number. I don't know exactly. It's a weird number. It's not a normal number. I forget what it is.
It's a normal number.
No, I mean, all numbers are normal, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like 55 or something, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but
I'm
it's
so
like,
proud of you.
No, but it's like, usually DNs aren't like 55. You know what I mean? That's like a linebacker. He's like a DN. It's like a linebacker number.
Oh, like an outside linebacker.
He's not an outside linebacker, he's a DN.
Same shit, bro.
I mean, kind of, not really. DNs are bigger.
Have you ever played against him? You remember? I haven't played. Actually, I have played against him, but
we played the Eagles. But I mean, I don't really. I mean, he's a DN, so like, you know.
Hats off to him, man.
Yeah.
I've heard only great things about him. Actually, one of my old teammates that you just brought up, Julian Okwara, posted on a story today. You know, he was on the Eagles this past summer for like 1 month, and he put on a story, man, congrats on retirement. He said he's the best teammate he's ever had, and he's only known him. He's only with him for a month, so that says a lot about the guy. So shout out Brandon Graham, man.
Yeah, 15 years, OD.
That is OD. I think I saw something about he played in the Super Bowl. He was hurt like a lot this season, came back for the Super Bowl and like tore something and played through. I was like, no way, bro.
I mean, shit, if you know you're retiring, I'm playing through whatever. In the last game of your career, Super Bowl, fuck that. Shoot me
I
up.
feel like going out on a Super Bowl win, there's no better way to go out.
No better way, bro. Like, it's not, like
Andrew Whitworth did it. Brandon Graham did it. Remember Ray Lewis did it?
Okay. Yeah, that's the best feeling. Like, you have a long career. You don't know if you're going for a ring. You finally get one, retire, sail off in the sunset, like, and go to Cancun happy. Like, fuck. Or Cabo, whatever.
Real quick, I don't mean to bring this up. We'll get to this later, but I saw a comment somewhere. They asked, what does OD mean? Can you explain that? Because I feel like we say it all the time, and people might not know what it means.
Can you explain it?
No, I want you to explain it.
I don't know what it means.
You don't know what OD means?
No, can you explain it?
You know what it means. Can you please explain it?
I literally don't know what it means.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I literally don't. I just say it.
Okay, well, OD means...
Thank you. Are you looking
like
it up?
No. I'm switching tabs, bitch. If I'm...
I know what it means. Go ahead.
If I'm explaining something, like... you see LeBron... Like, say LeBron had a crazy dunk. And I go, you see LeBron's dunk? And then the other guy goes, yeah, that shit was OD. Mm-hmm. Basically, it's like... ODing means overdosing, which is not good, but it's...
But overdoing it, like... Yeah, like crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Basically super crazy. They can be crazy good or crazy bad. Like you see his fit, yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, that shit was OD. OD bad. Like,
yeah.
You can say that or you can say, OD and good. So it can be either one for those of you that have been wondering all season long that have been
basically overdoing it, but it can be overdoing it in a good way, overdoing it in a bad way. pretty much. That's the gist of it. It's not that. Yeah.
So like the lines are OD. Like that's you just say it like that. The lines are OD.
Yeah, they are. Lines are OD.
Oh, last episode of the season, they're OD now. Like fuck you.
You guys been OD, bro. What are you talking about? I was
Last
bro,
EP is talking about we're OD.
bro. Like
Literally,
I
years,
gotta.
wins.
The media wants a bad guy. You know, you guys want someone to point the finger at. I'll be that guy for a little bit, but like realistically, you guys are OD. You guys are good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
like it. I'm not
talking about USC. Sam Darnold signs a pretty massive contract. Another USC guy getting paid. Like
happy for that guy.
What do you
man.
know?
Happy for that guy, man. You know.
Actually, just saw him this weekend too, so that was cool. But Sam Darnold, 3 years, $100 million. Cashes in, goes to Seattle. What are your thoughts?
Great for that man. You know, SoCal kid, first round draft pick. You know, bounced around some few teams. Finally got a good opportunity. Made the most of it. You know, I think they only lost like 3 games in the regular season. Now that boy's paid. New chance, new team. Do it again. Now he's really, you know, changed his life around. So you love to see it. Love to see it, you know?
Hell yeah, you love to see it. Cooper Kupp signed to Seattle also.
Yep. Staying in the division.
That is crazy. They got
a lot of people staying in division. It's crazy.
I feel like they want to do that too. Like
a lot of people stay in division because like they play against him multiple times, twice a year. So they know you have to fucking, as a defense coordinator, head coach, you got to scheme against him. You watch his film a lot. You know the player pretty well, so they know what they're getting. And yeah, didn't they get Bobby Wagner too from the Rams?
I don't know. Did they?
Or
no, he's still on the Commanders.
No, I'm saying, but like, didn't he? Or he? Like,
oh yeah, he went
before that.
He went from the Seattle.
Seattle to
LA, and then
to LA,
back to Seattle, I think, and then Seattle to Commanders.
Yeah.
Something like that. You know I'm a ball knower. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Did we talk about DK last week? We had to have, right?
We did, yeah, we did.
Right, can we talk about the 49ers real quick? Because they're making a lot of moves, and I feel like...
What are their moves? I haven't peeped.
Like, they're not re-signing people, letting people walk.
Didn't they re-sign Juszczyk?
Yeah, they just re-signed Juszczyk, but they let hella people walk.
Like who?
OD amount of people.
Like who? Like who?
Talanoa Hufanga, Greenlaw.
I did see those.
One of their tackles got paid.
Notre Dame guy.
Guard left.
Notre Dame guy.
Debo left.
Talk about Aaron Banks.
Travaris Ward, their DB. Yeah, like all these guys are walking whatever. Are they in for a rebuild? Like, are they trying to do a rebuild now? Or are they trying to make some room for Brock Purdy? You know they got to pay the man.
They do, huh? Fuck. Yeah, I mean, they got, McCaffrey, Kittle still. I mean, we'll see. I mean, history would say they're a good organization, so they know what they're doing. So I feel like if you're a Niners fan, you just got to trust them. You just got to trust them, you know. It's historically a good organization, so we'll see what they do. You see Bayless to the Saints?
Yeah, I saw that. Happy for my guy Bayless Jones.
Bayless Jones, man.
Following your footsteps, Bears the Saints.
Bayless fucking Jones. Still
doing it. No, he was on the Jaguars. Did you know that?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Now it's time for our sponsored segment with Michigan two-time All-American Jake Butt.
When the game tips off, the NBA action is just beginning on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, because FanDuel is your home for NBA live betting. So even if you missed the first few minutes of the game or want to bet on a fourth quarter comeback, you can make your picks from the first whistle until the final buzzer. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. However you want to play, now is the perfect time to join. New FanDuel customers get started with $150 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Just visit FanDuel.com/Brown to join today. That's FanDuel.com/Brown for your shot at $150 in bonus bets. Make every moment more with FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. You must be 21 and up and present in select states. For Kansas, in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino, or 18 plus and present in D.C., first online real money wager only. $5 first bet deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit fanduel.com/RG. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York.
Well, now, guys, we don't do this often, but we got some fan questions that you guys have asked us to answer. So we're going to pull up a few right now. Nathaniel-Q30 asks, EQ, would you rather be Amon-Ra in the Super Bowl or win a Super Bowl with him? I think that's a no-brainer. Go ahead.
The fact that someone would ask that tells me that my rage bait works. I 100% 100 times rather win it with him than against him. Like, what kind of question is that? That's like just
that's crazy. Like
that tells me my rage bait works. Like the fact that
Nathaniel,
anyone even asked that,
he must not have a sibling. There's no shot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think people might think I actually like hate on you and your lines you guys play. Like, I actually don't want you guys to win. I think people actually believe that. Like,
no, I think they actually think that you just think the city of Detroit is ass, and they don't fuck with that. Like, they hate you for that.
I don't think it's ass. I just think like it's a good city. I was just talking shit, bro. It's what brothers do. Like, people don't understand that. Anyways, next question, bro. Okay, this one's from Gavin Harlan 096. What's your favorite NBA team or player?
My favorite NBA team growing up, I'm a Lakers fan. I don't have a favorite NBA player.
Yes, you do.
No, I'm saying right now.
Oh, right now. Okay.
Right now, I don't have a favorite NBA player. My favorite NBA player or athlete in general was Kobe Bryant. So after him, it was like I never had a favorite, player. I still don't have a favorite player. But my favorite team is the Lakers. And if I had a second team, I feel like everyone always has a second team. Like, if you don't have a second team, you're lying. My second team is the Pistons. I think it works out great. One's in the Western Conference, Eastern Conference. Like, if they're both in the same division, that would be crazy. Like, I've talked to some people. They're like, "Yeah, I'm a Rams." What they say? I'm a Clippers and Lakers fan. In my head, I'm like, no shot. Like, I was at the Pistons game 2 weeks ago, sitting next to a guy. He's like, "Yeah, I like the Clippers and the Lakers." I'm like, no, the fuck you don't. There's no shot you like the Clippers and the Lakers. But yeah, I'm a Lakers fan, and now that I'm Detroit, watch the Pistons. I'm tuned into them too. So
yeah, I'm a Lakers guy as well. Growing up in Southern California, Laker fan, and my current favorite player is LeBron James. So yeah, LeBron. That's a tough one, actually. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, next question. Chris Belasco.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite show / movie right now? Oh my God, I'm not a big show.
Oh, right now? Okay, right now, favorite show. I just finished it. It's called Paradise. It's on Hulu. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Thank me later. You need to watch it. Brooklyn watched it without you, which is like
when?
What do you mean when?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, me and Brooklyn has watched Paradise without you because you fall asleep, and she told me to watch it, and I watched it. Well, actually, I watched it, but we talked about it. It was like a fire show. You need to watch it.
Did it just come out?
Yeah, probably like within the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Actually, I don't know. It's recent. Like, it just ended like the last episode.
Is it on Netflix?
Hulu. You gotta watch it. Paradise. Stop watching the Kardashians. Watch Paradise.
Chill. She watches it. I just
no, nigga, no. We were playing poker, and she turned on the Kardashians. She's like, "You gonna watch it without me?" Like,
bro,
come on, bro.
Don't listen to him.
Don't cap to the people.
She likes Kardashians.
Please, you watch the Kardashians.
They're moving around in LA. Like,
no, you're watching.
What are they up to? Like, hold on.
Oh, that's what you're watching. Your favorite show right now is Bachelor and Kardashians.
I'm watching Bachelor. I watch Bachelor
and Kardashians. Yeah. Don't lie. Can you not lie,
bro?
Can you not lie, please?
My dick, bro.
Can you not lie? Why? Why are you lying?
I'm telling you, I do watch The Bachelor with her, but Kardashians she watches, and I just watch with her if she's watching it.
Oh, okay. But anyways,
she usually watches it when I come home from like
Chat.
workouts and stuff.
He's full of shit. Anyways, favorite show right
But
now.
I am watching White Lotus though, and I'm gonna be honest, guys. That's the slowest burn ever. I feel like I've clapped. I have like the clap is slowly coming on. Like the burn is so ass. Like it's been 5. What is it? Episode 5, and nothing crazy has happened yet. And everyone swears White Lotus is so good. I'm like, I'm trying to give it a, trying to give it a chance. But I'm like,
Bro, watch Paradise. If they get season 2 right, it could be one of the greatest shows for a long time. If they get the rest of the seasons right.
one sec, someone's at my door. Hold on.
Guys, I fucking promise you, he watched the Kardashians. Like, he was sick when we were playing poker, and his back was turned to the TV, and she turned it on because she was mad that he was spending time with her. So she turned on the Kardashians to piss him off, and he got irritated. He fucking watched the Kardashians.
Sorry, guys, I'm back. Go ahead, Nimi.
Okay. Next question. From Lions Royalty. Lions Royalty. Favorite play each have made in the NFL?
My favorite play that I've made in the NFL.
Mine's my first touchdown. Let's get out of the way. My first touchdown in the snow Sunday night versus Texans. Or my first catch. I mean, Titans. Or my first catch. I don't know. Probably my first touchdown, I'd say. Sunday night in the snow against the Titans in Lambeau. Yeah, that's my favorite play.
My favorite play is my first touchdown against the Vikings. No time left.
Oh, that was OD.
Walk off. We hadn't won a game yet all year, my rookie year. And the shooting had just happened at Oxford High School, which was terrible. So, like, I remember there was kids before, from that high school at the game. I said, what's up to them? They were super excited to be there and watch the Lions play. And we had the Oxford logo on our helmet and everything. I think coaches had the hat on and everything. So it was just a crazy time in Michigan. And then we ended up winning our first game, my first touchdown. And I feel like for me, after that play, everything took off for me. So that's my favorite play. Bennett Bearbro. How much of your father's bodybuilding style training do you still do at this level? What a great question.
That is a good question. I still do it to this day. Me and my brother still go to the gym. We just signed up to a new gym actually down the street. And we still do the same things we've been doing since we were 5 years old. Yeah, it's the same shit. We never changed it, really.
Yeah, so we don't go to I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of athletes still go to training facilities in different XOs. There's one in Arizona. There's a bunch of different training facilities for professional athletes that people start and a lot of athletes go to. We never really have gone to those. We usually just do our own lifting, do our own workouts. So we just go to the gym. Yeah, public gyms. That's right. Go to the public gym, get our lifts in. Still, like my brother said, the same lifts that we've been doing since we were young. Obviously, we altered a little things, but for the most part, it's the same stuff. And we get it in dirty style, baby.
Okay, this is from Sports Worldly. Besides JMO, who stresses Dan Campbell out the most?
That's a fucking crazy question. Besides JMO, who stresses out Dan Campbell the most?
Who says JMO? Who says JMO,
I mean, I think he just, right. He's just assuming it's JMO. But
okay.
Since now I can't use JMO, since he said that, who stresses him out the most? Ooh, that's a tough question. I mean, on offense, I'm trying to think. No one on offense is pretty chill. Me, Demo, Jameer, Jared, Laporta, Brock, our O-line is chill. Defense, I mean, I don't feel like anyone stresses him out. I don't think anyone stresses him out.
No loose cannons on your team? No loose cannons?
I mean, we've had some, but I mean, our team is a little different now. They're not there anymore. So I think our team is pretty chill. I would say, I would say probably a rookie. Like, I feel like sometimes rookies don't really understand how the NFL works. They come from different, programs where maybe they were able to get away with things there. So I would say any rookie, usually every year it's like a rookie that, maybe missed a meeting, didn't know he had to weigh in, it's little stuff like that. But I wouldn't say there's a player that stresses him out the most. Dan's a chill guy. This was the most light question, guys. Shout out to Steven Herraro dash BI6KO. If you weren't in the NFL, what other career option would you have went into?
Huh? Oh.
Would you have went into?
Oh. So I'm assuming I'm going to take this as I'm not athletic because the easy answer would be another sport, which would be soccer. But I'm going to take this as I'm not athletic. That's a good question. The easy answer for me would be start a business, but that's not a career really. Fuck. I never had a plan B, so like it's hard to think. Let me think. I'd have to look up like what career makes a lot of money. And I know some of them off the top of my head that I wouldn't want to do. Like I wouldn't be a doctor. I wouldn't be a lawyer. Maybe I
feel like I could be a doctor. Like they make good money.
Yeah, but do you understand how long you had to go to medical school and then the bill and then the freaking student loans you have? Yeah, no. I'd probably do something in finance. I'd probably do finance.
Actually, yeah, I like. It depends what kind of doctor. Yeah, I would make sure, I would do my research on what makes a good living, and I would try to pursue one of those. But I would have done that at a young age already. I would have been like 6, 7 years old, 8 years old, not knowing what I wanted to do. So,
like, we were just talking to our friend, like, actually last night, Amon brought this up, that he does a little bit of everything. Like, he's not focused on one thing. Like, whatever it would have been, I would have been all eggs in that basket, focused, locked in, because you can't be great or good at something if you don't put all your eggs in that basket. Like, if you dibble and dabble in too much shit, like, you're not going to be good at it. So, if I went to finance, I would have put all my eggs in that basket and made that shit work. So,
or start my own business, but that's like you can't really start doing that until you have some money and you're older. So
no, you
can't.
You
can't really pursue starting your own business at a young age. I feel like.
No, you can.
How? Like if you're
no, you can.
10 years old. How are you pursuing starting a business?
People have done it. Not 10, obviously. Yeah.
So I'm saying,
like,
but at 10,
high school, college, you can do it. Yeah.
Well, guys, that was the last question. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us all season long. It's been a fun journey. I know next season is going to be even better. We're going to have crazier guests, crazier questions. We're just going to up the shit. Every year it gets better and better. For those of you that have been there since season 1, you guys have been able to see, the progress of our podcasts, everything, the production. Shout out to the whole production team. Shout out Mike Davis, our producer. He's been awesome. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. That closes season 3. We love you guys. Peace out.
Appreciate it, boys and girls.